days this stuff is gonna work. I don't know when. I think I need to dedicate a day to just making this happen consistently, or at least figure out what the problem is. I don't know what the. It's really frustrating that I can't seem to start on time because my gear doesn't work. Sometime, I guess. But anywho, let's see if we're going. This is sounds good. Streams running. We don't need to open it up here. Just open it up in Magic the Gathering online and talk about the deck before we start. I think the main reason why Atraxa is probably the #1 commander in terms of popularity. I don't know about competitive, probably not, but in popularity, it's probably because it mashes two gimmicks together: poison and planeswalkers. Two already very popular archetypes, and you get to combine them both into one deck, or you have two separate decks built, and then you have a ton of decks just out there in the world ready to be played. She's #1, and all I could think of was probably not there. This is not a. Oh shit! This is not what I want. 1-on-1. That's too hardcore. Casual. There we go. I wouldn't say this is an EDH list by any means, but it's pretty strong. There's alternative ways of winning, like poison and control. I like a good control build. I think I'm running somewhere around 15 or 17 board wipes. So it'll be really hard for people to get in. Here we go. As we wait for this lobby to fire up. Oh, I'll show you, but maybe we can talk about it in between games as we go along. We just want to play. I think that's what everyone wants. I don't want just me to sit here and talk forever. No early game stuff, so we're mulligan. It's free. Much better. 2 lands, Birds of Paradise, ramp. One of my pieces for applying the poison counter against a Arcades, a Sliver Queen, and a Far Traveler Abdel list. I think this is a. Yeah, this is like a. It's an infinite loop in there. The Abdel mono white list, the player's name is Your Secret Best Friend. I just had to let him know that I like it. Couldn't help myself. We got a 30-minute clock, so we gotta at least move. Let's get Savannah down because I have a double white pip in my card in my hand. Thanks, Edgar Patland. Welcome. I don't know if we've met before. I imagine not if I'm getting the notification that you're in here watching. I do worry if I play this too, if I'll be a little too telling what my plan is for winning this game. Although I think Sylvan Library because I'm gonna get card selection. I have plenty of life to play with. I don't have Atraxa coming down. Well, that is a factor actually, because I could turn 2 Prologue, turn 3 Atraxa. So it's tempting. Yeah, I think Prologue's actually better. Put a nice target on my back. Close them out. In that case, let's get a black-white blue, I guess. Let everyone know we mean business. And then I can start proliferating, start the counter. I feel like I played with Daniel Coe in the past, and Jeff Mage also seems familiar, but they have the portrait, and they don't have enough portraits in this game, so like everyone looks familiar to me, unfortunately. I think it's... Oh, that's a lot of cheap 1-drops right off the bat. It's kind of significant. Fortunately, my commander is big enough to stuff all this out. That's the other thing about Atraxa that's super ridiculous, is she's just a keyword salad. You pay 4 colors and you get 5 keywords on her. Plus, it's on a 4/4 body. And 2 of those keywords, actually, every keyword on her is just super aggressive and super defensive at the same time. Lump. That's kind of a weird card to be playing in here. I don't see this card played that much. Wow. Daniel Coe's never seen Sliver Queen. This is like, well, the OGs, man. Probably this one of the scariest slivers you could play. It just has a lot of combo potential. You get Gemhide Sliver. You make as many slivers as you do. You have mana. Exile an online card from a player. I imagine he chooses me. Yeah. Okay. So he can take away Vanquish the Horde or Sylvan Library. They got a lot of lands in hand. I drew 2, unfortunately. And that's with seeing an extra card. Actually, I drew 3. Returns, and then I drew... Damn, now I regret not dropping the Sylvan because I missed out on it. Oh well. What can you do? Doesn't really matter what I get. I think I'm gonna get a Bayou here. Colors. As long as that card remains exiled, it's on my play it. Huh. It's 2 more to cast. Okay. I wonder if I could just throw on more counters. Yeah. I could proliferate this and make it harder for people to kill. That sounds fun. I might have been the worst person to choose for that, because like I could still cast the spell even if this is gone or in play, so I'm not in any kind of rush. Now we do a lot of clicking. Make it a lot harder for him to kill my new battle here. It's not a bad battle. When it flips over, he gets to throw on counters on his stuff that attacked, and then he gets sacked to give all his stuff hexproof and indestructible, which is kind of effective against me because I'm playing control lists where I have a lot of board wipes. Although I have a lot of board wipes that get around indestructibility. Speaking of like faulty equipment and getting irritated about it, last week I streamed for 3 hours and realized that my stream wasn't going, so I had like 3 hours of recording, which it ain't bad. It wasn't a total loss. I'll just chalk it up and make videos out of it, which I've been slowly chipping at. I've been getting up at 5 a.m. before I go to work Monday through Friday, and I work on editing for like 2 hours, and then I go to work for 8 hours of the day. It's a lot. I want to I want to be more active with the channel, and that's what it takes. Just what I got to work with. But my bird. It's weird that he's playing stuff like this. I kind of want to rip this band-aid off, just attack him. If someone has to draw a card, it might as well be me. If anything, the worst thing that could happen is these two like hook up and they just bump heads into each other. Like he blocks the 3/3 when he drops Arcades, and then they both just draw cards over and over again. That's the worst case scenario. Fucking up timer here. Ooh, that's a nice draw. Tevish that lets me stuff out a lot of this crap. I don't have a double blue source, so I'd like to get the tap line out of the way, but I want some value with Narset. I need to get some cards. I have a lot of 1-drops that are white, so I'll leave that open. Now when I attack him and he goes to block or whatever. Ooh, okay. Mr. Grimoire is good. Unfortunately, I tapped down wrong. They killed my ramp stuff. I don't have enough mana for the Eternal Wanderer, so it's kind of a bummer. I think I'd rather play Tevish Zat over Replicating Ring. I could follow up with the Eternal Wanderer after. Mystic's good, though. I think these are largely all creature decks, so my Mystic's probably not that good. Like, this is all a bunch of walls, this is a bunch of slivers. The guy on the right's going to be playing a lot of ETB stuff, and a lot of the best ETB stuff in white is just creatures, so I think a recurable board wipe is my best pick here. And now people might be a little sweaty about cluttering the boards up now. Now I get to showcase the keyword salad on Atraxa that makes her so popular. Vigilance, baby, and lifelink, so you're extra offensive and extra defensive. Rip that band-aid off, maybe make him a little enticing for the wall player. I imagine I'm still the most annoying threat with the Narset in play. This guy wants to draw cards. He needs this off the table. And I can't block everything, but I can take away important pieces. That. Clock's ticking, boys. At least now some of my corrupted mechanics online. So if I find any of those cards, I think I'm only running one though. I think I'm running one. That's the glistening oil rock card. At least my Narset will buy me a bunch of life. He just invest multiple creatures into this. Or he just ignores it. Which means more cards for me. Either way, it's a win-win. I can block this, yeah. You should commit the Caravan. Akami. He doesn't need to do that. Alright. You only need to swing with these. And honestly, you probably get away with swinging with one, because I'm not going to trade off my commander. Ooh, brutal. He had a combat trick. You don't see those every day. I was gonna say I can +1 the Eternal Wanderer and keep this permanently off the board so he can't just beat on me. And then his whole deck doesn't function because it needs Arcades to play, and it's pretty empty still. I feel pretty safe to keep his loyalty nice and high. Yeah, I was not expecting a combat trick at all. I mean, I don't know if it was worth it really. He delayed kind of what I call the inevitable. Um, I think this would have been more important for him to use to protect his commander, and now he doesn't have it. What the hell? Weird. Create a 4/4 white beast token. Oh, that's a cool thing to target and flicker. Oh yeah. Hey Dad. That is my literal biological father. I don't think you ever watched me stream before. Just playing some Magic. Well, this is nice because now I have the Eternal Wanderer online. But if I -4 one of these creatures that survive, I'll pick them up. So it's a little sad. I think it's just time for Vanquish the Horde, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this will cost me 2 of 3 left over, so I might as well play the tap land. I don't have enough for my bigger fun stuff. And this is what a control deck does. They trade one card for multiple. I traded Vanquish the Horde for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. It's hard to beat that. Guys are already talking about giving up, and we just started. Guess I have an effect on people. Denying the left player cards, just what I like to do. I don't like people drawing more cards than me. I'm gonna win honorably, folks. That's what the chat, the players in here are saying. I think the Samurai is double strike. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. What's more important? Tevzat or the Eternal Wanderer? I feel like Tevzat's strictly better because the alt steals all their commanders, and I feel like they're all very dependent on him. Mine, I am not very dependent on it. I could win without my commander. Oh, I'll have 8 mana. Yeah, I think Tevzat's just better. Start ticking him up. And I can stuff out a lot of stuff still. Do have the card lead so far. this here? Yeah, that seems like a good spot for it, actually. I think he plays a lot of these little ETB triggers because exiles any number. Yeah, it's a super good ETB trigger. Everflowing Chalice is good too. Go to 8. Just need a black. So that's 3, 5, and 1 2 short. So I could put X is 2. Play Tether's Zap. That ain't bad. Just play the tap lane. Lots of sweet mana here. If you say the player who plays and draws the most cards wins, it's usually how it goes. Protected. That's like the most annoying planeswalker to get through. Just because he generates 2 blockers. I'll save some clock because this is the first time since the beginning that I haven't had excess mana left over. Imagine he plays Arcades, yeah. Good choice. I forgot that this protects itself. It makes it so only one thing can attack it at a time. Yeah, I think Wanderer is my next best play. And I'll just uptick to take away the Arcades, and then neuter this guy's board entirely. Keep my loyalty nice and high. We're trying to steal everyone's commanders. We need at least 4 more counters on them. I think I have more than enough mana to cast Sylvan Library in this, right? Need 10. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do. I can cast both. It's a good use of my mana. Get to see a fresh 3 cards. Hopefully this guy doesn't find a haste sliver Either the red-white one, the Cloud Shredder, or the mono red one. It's also 2 mana. I don't remember what it's called. It's really old from Torment. Seems like the guy on the right's got a lot of. Oh no, he's so right, man. It's to draw 2 cards by flickering the egg in the Prophetic Prism. Kind of curious what I'll draw. If it's not better than Sylvan and the Eternal Wanderer, then I'll stick with my plan, but I doubt my plan will change. If I get a hard board wipe, maybe they'll change my mind. Grasp of Fate's actually not a bad option either. Does he not get these back? Or is it a delay trigger? Oh, it's when he leaves the battlefield. Okay. That's kind of annoying. So he gets to draw 2 cards after I exile that. Do I have 4 white though? I don't. I have 3 white, so I can't cast both of these, which kind of sucks. A little here and over here. They're going really wide on me. I guess I get down tick instead, but then I don't have an aerial blocker to answer. Damn. I could go Atraxa. That's better. I need white pips in particular, so everything else does not really matter. Shit. Oh, it's alright. We'll just play our Sylvan. We'll make the board nice and juicy for the one. Pick option C. And I guess this is nice because we increase our mana production, we increase our loyalty count. Yeah, this is not a bad option either. This double white's kind of cramping our style for 2 cards. Oh, that sucks. I just spent all this mana for Sylvan. Looks like I need to get faster though, because I only got 17 minutes on my clock. Less talking, more playing. guess I'm forcing people to use their premium removal to delay what's happening. I guess that's a good thing. I think I play Soul Ring, play Atraxa, and maybe something else. Sylvan, perhaps? I have 3 mana left over, so I can use that for Everflowing Chalice. If I get another land, I'll put 2 into it instead of just 1. Hopefully Final Land, because I want to maximize my mana and it's been a little clunky. Yeah, perfect. Double white problems always trigger. Black, green, white. 4 mana left over. Maybe Sylvan's better. Yeah, let's do that. More spells is always better. Put this on 1. Get that ball churning. Now, if we take 45 seconds per turn like that, I'll have at least 17 more turns. So I think we'll be alright in time. I just need to really think about what I'm doing before I do them and not let the 1 card I draw, I guess now 3, distract me too much. $11 mana. I could play Wanderer and Toversat. That's good. This is why Field of the Dead is one of the best control cards, is it gives you a body for doing nothing. And when you are playing Arch Enemy like this, you need bodies to soak up damage. Interesting way of playing that. He's going to use his blue mana to tap down my Atraxa. I've seen better ways of using that, and I would not say that's one of them. This is a really weak spell. I still get the end step trigger that I want. He's denying me the life gain and the defensive capability. That's about it. Nice. 7 mana to make me sack Atraxa. After this guy, I've invested 3 mana to enchant it. I bet this guy feels kind of bad about that play now. This is just the cherry on top. I got all the fire in my hand. Yes, that was I invested 7 mana to play 3 cards, 4 cards actually. He invested 7 mana to play one thing, and that took away 1 card of mine. Not a good return rate. But I guess on the plus side, it's 1 card that took away 2 cards. That was my commander both times. Or was it? Did he kill my bird the first time? I think that's what he killed. Killed 2 of my things. He plays his commander and he just exiles all of this, and then he makes 5 1/1s. It's pretty darn good. He has officially seen more cards than me. We don't like that. We're gonna ride this Sylvan Library pretty hard. This thing is kind of annoying. He could dodge my board wipes using that activated ability. Yikes. We are gonna not leave a bunch of lands on top of our library. That was pretty awful. Gas. Can't click fast enough. Now's your time to flicker something. Gotta rip the band-aid off. Interesting. You want to double the triggers. That's why you did it that way. He brought it back instead of waiting till end step. So he gets to draw more cards. And he eats my timer up by making me have to click all this shit. I imagine he protects his Gillarine. Be the proper thing to do. Yeah. That. Have that. You can have that. Have my zombie. Perhaps. I have more than enough. And with that, sucks he's got a very full grip of cards. He's got options. I'd say the left player does not. The middle player is in rough shape. I'd say the middle player's got options too. Atraxa cost me 8. That's annoying. This land gets around a lot of bullshit. Damn. No matter what, my commander's gonna die here. Or at least my planeswalker is, because I didn't count for this thing. No matter what, I'm gonna lose it, so might as well keep the 2/2 and force this guy to trade, I guess. That's why manlands are so obnoxious, is they get to do stuff like this. But I mean, this is his turn. He's using his turn. It's not. He must feel good about himself, but I mean, it's still not a good thing to waste the whole turn just doing that. I wouldn't be in a good mood if I was him. He dealt with one piece, but you wasted the whole turn to do it. In terms of tempo, that's in my favor. I'll have enough for Tevish that and Atraxa. That'll be nice. I do feel like this player on the right is probably my biggest threat. There's a lot of shenanigans he could do with his removal. Probably has a lot of ETB removal pieces in his deck. Luckily for me, they're all at sorcery speed. Damn it. I forgot about this thing. He gets to pick Tevish out of my hand. There goes that plan. Hopefully I see something better with whatever it's called, my Sylvan Library. Nice. He put the battle on his side because, which is a smarter thing to do. I think he will let him hit this to to be of a threat to me. It was kind of a mistake to give it to me because I'd stick it to him. Although I think these three are playing arch enemy right now. I am the arch enemy this game. This costs 8, and I'll have 7 mana left over. Flicker artifacts. Yeah, he could flicker one of his cantripping things too, if he wanted. Yeah, he's gonna go for this. Wise choice. I don't need more lands. Well, I guess a fetch land and a tutor and some bodies. That's pretty good, actually. Doesn't matter what land it is. I just want it to be untapped. The blue source. Put a triome down. My targets. It's a little bigger. Four turns from dying. Got an army of tutus that jump now. The Sylvan has been, I guess, dealing with the mana pockets. Like, the 2 turns I've had it down, I've saw 5 lands of the 6 cards I saw with it. So, wow, he's just passing. So that's 2, like, I do nothing turns. The biggest thing he could have right now is evacuation at instant speed. Maybe that's it. It's not a bad choice. Right. I'll be surprised if there is just another stupid combat trick, but this is too lucrative to not try. He's got it. He's got it. Whatever. I want to at least force him to use it. There's no reason to just let him hit me for free. Oh, he has the Kessig. I'm just gonna pump this so it at least trades. Or he pumps it all into this so he gets a bunch of commander damage in. No, he's gonna trade. Well, two really annoying lands in play right now. This thing and the Kessig Wolf Run. I used to run this in Ponza, and I would kill people with Birds of Paradise to get around Ensnaring Bridge. I would say I effectively soaked. Could have been a lot worse. And again, he used all of his mana for just pumping and dumping. Then again, I'm trading down in a way, so it doesn't feel good. I'd say we kind of broke even in that scenario. He invested a bunch of mana to take a turn off, and with mana that he gets back, like the moment he untaps. So it's hard to say. Here he was not expecting this. I thought he was going to play his commander because he would have made a bunch of 1/1s and got a bunch of draw triggers. I think that would have been better than this. Now he just gets a bunch of 1/1s. I guess they're 2/2s for anthem effect. I'm not sure which would have been better. I think seeing cards and making 2/2s is better, but it's a tough decision. You could do both, I guess. I didn't see the Nykthos tucked away. Yeah, they got a lot of lands between these three that I unfortunately don't have an answer for. And I think that's going to be the thing that gets me killed is just land permanence. Kessig, Wolf Run, Nykthos, and this Hall of Stones. And I feel like this guy's holding a counter spell. He kept quadruple blue up. That's hard to beat. And now he gets to throw a counter on everything on his end step. Need another board wipe. I've only seen 2 of them. Yeah, that's enough to kill me, so kind of need the board wipe to happen first. A lot of damage. And even when this dies, he gets all this shit back. So like a board wipe's not even that good in this scenario. This deck's pretty resilient to board wipes in general. Tucks everything away, and then if this dies, then the problem remains. Or not. Oh, he flickered it on his own step with this. So we're not done yet. deck's really obnoxious. It's hard to get on around this trigger. And I only need one board wipe, I need two. The One Ring would be ideal, because that would buy me a lot of tempo time. This is enough to kill all of us. Puts on a bunch of counters. These become 3/3s. That's 60 damage. I guess you got 3 more back there. More lands. Oh, that sucks. It's definitely not what we wanted to see. Like, I can make... It doesn't really matter. I guess I'm forcing this guy to dedicate more to me. That's about all I'm doing. Just sucks that I don't have anything to follow up with, because I got a grip full of friggin' lands. Cost 7. Even if I found the board wipe and just only one, these would have all came back, and he would have put at least 3 more pips in. I really like this deck. I don't know if I would have went with Far Traveler. I probably would have done the background where you animate stuff. I want to look up those now. see if that's I don't know all the cool backgrounds there are. Still coming at me with this. I'm gonna die to that. I think we're all gonna die to that. I guess it doesn't. If you attack that way, you just die. So whatever. It makes it feel better. Let's look at other stuff in here. Haunted one pairs nicely because I think these are all humans, right? Human war. Oh, these are. Does he make soldiers? Oh, that's a bummer. So it doesn't really work with the haunted one. Would have been a good pairing though. Probably too good. Inspiring leaders might be better than folk hero. Get an anthem effect from your command zone. Massive not bad either. You make a bunch of 1/1s. Some fun counters. Pass and turn. About to die here. Pretty certain of it. Oh my god. Porcelain Gallery. All his creatures become 25/25s. We are screwed. That is a fun card. I didn't even know that existed. That is what I call an epic finish. Damn. That's a bummer. I feel like this guy was largely untouched, and these guys committed everything in dealing with me, and he just had free reign to do whatever. Just attacking me. No, he only needs to hit this guy with his commander because it's lethal commander damage. Yeah, he's gonna kill us all. There you go. That's what I call a money shot right here. Hold on. Wait. Oh, we don't live a turn. He played a fog. That's awesome. Oh, is this a counterspell? We have to see another turn. Hopefully I find a board wipe. Anything's better than what's going on right now. You'll still make a bunch of 2/2s, but better than being dead. And hopefully we don't continue to just be drawing dead cards, i.e. lands. I would like something that hits all permanent types. Farewell would be nice, or Chroma's Will. Almost jailer. Nobody hits my thing. Sure. What a shocker. Yes, because if I get stuck on a bunch of nothing again, then I'll have something to spend all my mana on. I feel like the alligator with no toothbrush over here. Might die to timer. Or, I mean, I guess he's alpha striking. Eventually, this has got to connect, and this guy's playing a ton of fog effects. And if that's a scenario, then I might live long enough to poison them to death. It's pretty funny if this guy kind of bridges our way to victory by just playing fog effects. I was getting ready to surrender. I'm glad I didn't. This is a little ridiculous, though. 40 damn creatures. Yeah, he just uses his commander as like protection for all of his key pieces. Damn's a good start. You're the Walls player is a little despondent. Or he's not paying attention. He's got up and take a piss. Yes, I would. I like to draw my cards. Ooh, I could get him close. Play Dam. Oh, I forgot about this goddamn enchantment. Yeah, that thing's freaking annoying. Forgot that he could do that. I was so overwhelmed with what. Not that it mattered. Alright. That sucks so much. Back. Light. And whatever else under the sun. Let's just pray to God I see another turn. And this guy has another fog in his hand. Because if that's the case, I could sneak out the poison when everyone goes to 8. I could throw on the 9th, go to end step, go to 10. Surprise kill. For someone playing green, I'm sort of surprised how little mana he's made. He's hoping he's got another one of those fog effects. Be sick if he did. Ooh. Just destroying all the artifacts and enchantments. I'm surprised he gets the that seems like a mistake. 1 mana extra. He gets to keep making more bodies. Maybe that was like a ploy. He figures he's pretty safe with 82 life. He doesn't have to commit very much to kill me. he doesn't commit lethal to the middle player, he won't use his what do you call it? Fog effect. And he actually used this to amplify one of his creatures to finish the job. Even if I try to block him. He's in a kind of a slick position over there. Might be your last chance to kill him, says Jeff Mage. Could just kill you. Since we're throwing our words into the mix, we're gonna try and manipulate this white guy. Maybe he'll be bitter enough to try and attack this person and leave me alone. Man, I can't believe I saw as many lands as I did. It's really annoying. 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 10. That is insane. 11. I saw the top 37 cards of my deck, and I only saw 11 spells. I guess 12, counting Grasp of Fate. He only has 40, got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. He could clock out. He has to right click and select the player that each one of these attacks. And there are a lot of creatures out here. There's at least 40 different creatures for him to pick from. And he's still doing all these trigger shenanigans. Which is why I'm kind of like surprised he allowed this to stick around. Get it? There. Now he doesn't have to worry about poison. Or does he? One less blocker. I'm not a threat. I'm telling the guy on the right, he might have enough time if he right clicks attacks all and dedicates everything here. What's this? Is this an instant speed board wipe? That'd be hilarious if that's what it is. You don't see these very often. Did it a little early. He totally wreckaged himself. He had to wait till he declared attackers. Why did he do that? He had a I can save myself spell. Oh, he had to respond to Myrel. Doesn't let him do things. Interesting. He got blunt the assault again. That's hilarious. He does have no mana for it too. He's gonna cast it. I'm gonna win this game. Do I have enough mana? He's gonna cast. Ah, that's hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he blew up all my fucking mana rocks. Damn. I don't have enough mana to cast Atraxa and Infectious Blow. Fudge. That really sucks. Unless I draw another one of these pieces where I apply a blanket to everybody. This is going to come right down the wire. This guy wasted a spell. I don't know what that was about. What a funny game. Naya Charm. Toxic Deluge. Hell yeah. Do I kill this stuff? I'm at 5 life. Why not? Why not? X equals 4. Go to 1. Start all over. I mean, he's got a lot of stuff under here. I like going to 1. He's in a timeout. I could die to this land. I guess I'm not going to die to the land. I have a chump blocker. I might survive because of the timer and all this stupid triggers he puts on the stack. And he has a Felidar Guardian. I think it's best if he just ignores it. Jeffman's got some quips in here. Or no, Fusion Lord is just a random person watching our game. uh, oh, he ain't done yet. He's got more stuff to do. We're all pretty low on resources here. Just my commander cost something insane. Cost me 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am very far away. And we're just gonna cast this and be happy that we can cast anything, I guess. Let's take our accept what we can get. You know what? Let's sack our dude. I'm gonna die to a stiff breeze. See some cards. Maybe I'll draw another breeze to kill all that. Swords, huh? Not as fun. By a point crow video, I would have gotten a couple minutes. Ah, this guy has 48 seconds left. What sucks is this guy with the Settle to the Record could have used this to string this guy on the right on a little bit longer. And he fired this off way too early. Oh wait, no, he had to do it because of this thing. Never mind. In that case, he should have just held on to it and prayed to God it didn't. None of this stuff was coming at him. That's what he should have been doing. You know, it'd be funny if this guy on the right dedicates one attacker to me, and I could just Swords the Plowshares it to see another turn. That'd be epic. Or he has a board wipe himself. We play in forever. We play forever. Oh wait, Fusion Lord's not even in the game. Gosh, Daniel wants to know what my hand is. Sure. Of everyone here, I think Daniel's the least of my concerns. Ooh, a Marion? Yeah, get Flowering of the White Tree. Invasion of Gilbacan. Huh. I feel like the funnest thing is probably. Oh, it has to be a creature, so. Oh. I would have got Myrel and kept people on my turn. Personally. That seems like a slight mistake. He's only got 20 seconds, I guess. Did he die? I can't believe I'm still here. I should have been dead by now. For sure. I got a friend from Jeff Mage here. I think I could make my clock last long enough to poison people out. Luckily, this thing has Defender, so I don't have to worry about a Kessig Wolf Run kill. I do have to worry about this, and I need a blocker for that. Ooh. Seiju. Does this have hexproof? No. Okay. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have exactly enough to cast my commander, but then I won't have any mana up for interaction. And he's got 2 cards in hand. Do I want to take the risk? I think we take the risk. If he had some, I guess he would have played it by now. Let's let it ride, baby. I got a jump blocker for the stupid land over here. Hey, what's up, man? You had the coolest name. I'll give you that. Hopefully I don't time out like right behind you. Oh yeah, what's up, man? I call these episodes uncut because obviously I don't do any fun stuff, but I take really long games and I chop them down to really short and digestible videos for people to enjoy. I cut out a lot of the boring stuff. Oh no! Ah shit! I didn't get my Atraxa suited up to gain some life. Got too excited. Now, hopefully I don't die to a drain effect. Yeah, he had it. Never mind. Now I don't feel as bad. He was just gonna kill us anyways. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still wouldn't have gotten to attack with it. I am a-okay with that. It's not as bad. No, don't worry about it. It's part of the game, man. I have plenty of games where that happens. It's just whatever. I expected it. I think most people have been upset, but I've been playing Magic for so long that it's not an issue for me. You know, the worst thing that happens is you lose and you just shuffle up and you play another one, right? And I'm one of the types like, yeah, it's a nice draw. Does Kessa give haste too? No. Talking to me, giving it to Mike. I'm gonna try and kill you both. I have the win condition right here. I guess he could give this trample. I think that's what he means. Yeah. He has to pay 3 to target it. And I don't think he has enough mana. Thanks. No problem, man. He doesn't have enough mana because he has to pay 3 additional. I think Ward 3 works with abilities too. It's gonna fizzle. He doesn't see it. Wah, wah, wah. Sad trombone sound. Oh, poor baby. No. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, that's hilarious. I wonder if this guy has a trample piece in his hand. He already showed one of them. Maybe he's got it. No, he doesn't. Okay. We're still going. Still alive. Interesting. He's just playing spells to play them? I don't have any mana, so I don't know why my timer's getting eaten up. All my mana's tapped too. Now, if he has a way to give this haste, and I die to a Pilgrim's Eye, that would also be pretty funny. Got one card in hand. I liked your deck a lot, by the way. The Abdel is a really sweet safety valve for all your permanents, and then you just win with your tokens you make. I like the design idea. I was looking at other, um, what do you call it, backgrounds to see if adding an additional color is worth it. This is a very okay. It's just casting expander again. Wow, we got there. I couldn't have done it without my friend Jeff Mage here. Uh, he's a scholar and a gentleman who got to keep me alive from the army of soldiers over there. We're just gonna not beat around the bush and just play the game, or just end it here. A little more effect. Victory. And that is why you don't surrender, folks, because things like that could happen. That's probably one of the funniest games I've played in a while. I'd say the plants definitely aligned for me, and I got lucky. Um, Thanks, Quack. Thanks for anyone else who is in here watching. Um, can't wait to stream some more. Yeah. Chicken dinner. Sorry about last week, Fearless. When I streamed last week, for whatever reason, my stream said 3 hours and 20 minutes, and I would click to check it out, and it was only actually 2 minutes long. So I think after you told me that my audio wasn't working, I somehow didn't turn my recording back on. It's a little bizarre. I don't know how it happened, but we'll call it the secret footage that I'll release later. Um, I've been waking up at the crack of dawn at 5 a.m. before I go to work on weekdays. I've been just editing so I could consistently upload, um, content and videos for all of you to watch. I think that's it for me, though. I kind of want to look at backgrounds after Quasak's list inspired me. I kind of want to visit Abdel and play that myself and see if I could build it better. When I see something I like, I want to try it for myself, and I liked Zach's list a lot. That's hilarious what he was doing in that game. Agent of the Iron Throne. I think this is like the infinite loop where you get the enchantment, like Dance of Bones or Reanimate kind of stuff, and you loop the exile trigger. You sack Abdel, and then when the enchantment hits the field, you bring back Abdel, and you make infinite 1/1s. I think that's like the way most people play it. Gets a little tricky because Abdel has to be in play for the background the trigger. But it's a pretty known combo, so I don't think that's as fun for Quack here. He wanted to play with an arm behind his back and play mono white. Far Traveler, I wonder what's better, Far Traveler or Inspiring Leader, because they're both really good in mono white. Or Folk Hero, is that what it was? No, it wasn't Folk Hero. It was the one that exiles. I wonder. if you ran the other enchantment, the one that you were playing, so you get more triggers with Abdel. It's hard for me to tell which one is better from a mono white standpoint. Either this one or the flicker effect with Bar Traveler. It's hard to tell. I don't like that your guy has to attack. That's the one thing I really dislike. Maybe you could get around it by playing things that tap down your own creatures, like Springleaf Drum, uh, instead of being forced to attack with Abdel. That might be where you want to be, and then you could get around Summoning Sickness too. You could also play things like what are the things that tap down creatures? Staxy kind of pieces like. Man, why am I having such a hard time remembering names of stuff? It has fading, and you tap things down in your upkeep based on the number of fading counters on it. I think that'd pair nicely with Far Traveler and Abdel. So you tap down your tokens, everyone has to tap down their stuff. You go to attack with Abdel because everyone's vulnerable. You could flicker Abdel, flicker your stacks piece, reset the counters on it, um, and keep doing that over and over again. Or you could play stacks pieces that make people sack their boards, like smokestacks, and you probably generate enough tokens to play around it pretty effectively too. Yeah, there's definitely some. I kind of want to see your list, Quack. If you ever want to put that in the comments below, I'd appreciate it. I really want to see it and check it out for myself. I think the people watching my video in the future would want to see that list too. All right. Anyways, thanks for your time. There's actually a couple of people in here. I could play another if that's what folks want. I'm all for it. I'll let folks decide, and then I'll keep looking at stuff. It's only 11:20. I'm pretty excited about spoilers. We start on the 21st. For Aether race cars. And then instead of waking up at 5 a.m. to edit videos, I'll wake up at 5 a.m. to stream the spoilers and talk about the good stuff from those daily videos. I think it's going to be short, which is weird. I think it's only like a week long. Aether Adrift. I'm so used to spoiler season lasting like 2 weeks, but lately it's been only lasting a week. Yeah, it starts the 21st and the full gallery is done by the 31st, so 10 days. I'll be streaming every morning to talk about those. A good excuse to go to bed early. I've been kind of burning the candle on both ends. I'll stay up late gaming with my buddies, and then I'll be too tired, and I'll wake up later than I want to edit videos. And right now I'm editing a monster of a video. Forget how long it is. When I originally started, it was 3 hours long. Backup found. GPU accelerated. That's weird. Damn it. I don't know which to select because if I hit the one I was working on was the Zedru gameplay. I played 3 games that night. Yeah. So this was a 3-hour video, and I've whittled it down to 42 minutes. I still am at this point of my editing. It's insane. I would say like a minute takes you 5 minutes because you have to rewatch and like listen to the dialogue and stuff. It's not fun. Well, I find it fun. Tedious work brings me enjoyment, I guess. All right, I guess I don't know. I'm not getting any feedback. If people want to keep playing, I don't mind. I mind turning in, getting hot. Sit next to my heater. It's pretty brutal. That and I'm playing Magic. Magic makes me sweaty too. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I usually stream on Fridays. I'm usually late, unfortunately, because my goddamn equipment won't work. But I need to start making it a habit to log in and troubleshoot all that shit before I start, and then not be wasting anybody's time. So that's on me. Sorry, folks. Everyone have a good night. Thanks for watching.